This raise represents so much more than just a financial boost. It's a symbol of hope, empowerment, and change. For far too long, those receiving Social Security benefits, particularly SSI and SSDI, have faced the challenge of watching the cost of living soar while their benefits remain stagnant. It's been a tough battle, but now, thanks to the changes in the Social Security Act, it looks like there's finally some relief on the horizon. This adjustment isn't just about meeting the growing demands of everyday life, it's about restoring dignity and security to millions of people who depend on these benefits to survive. In addition to the financial support, this increase also highlights a shift in how our society values those who are most vulnerable. For years, the government has been criticized for not doing enough to keep Social Security benefits in line with the actual cost of living. With this substantial $749 monthly raise, the government is sending a clear message: it recognizes the financial strain many of you have been enduring, and it's doing something about it. It's a recognition of the hard work, struggle, and perseverance that people on SSI and SSDI have shown despite facing significant challenges. The road to getting this raise may feel a bit overwhelming, but trust me, it's worth it. To make sure you're eligible, you'll want to start by confirming that all your information is up to date with the Social Security Administration, SSA. If you've recently moved, changed your phone number, or had any significant life changes, now is the time to update your records. These small steps will help ensure that there are no delays or issues when the new increase kicks in. Don't forget, if your situation has changed, for example, if you've started working, had a change in your medical condition, or have any other updates, there might be additional paperwork or documentation required. This is all part of the process of maintaining your eligibility, so staying on top of your personal information is key to getting the full benefit. Once all of that is squared away, you can start to imagine the positive impact that an extra $749 a month can have on your life. Whether it's being able to visit a doctor without worrying about the cost, being able to pay for utilities and groceries without constant stress, or even just having the peace of mind to enjoy life a little more, this raise can bring about some much-needed relief. It can provide more freedom, more opportunity, and more peace of mind to people who have been living paycheck to paycheck for far too long. You might also be wondering how this increase is possible and whether it will continue in the future. The truth is, this change is part of an ongoing effort to make Social Security benefits more responsive to the economic challenges that people face. By tying benefits to inflation, the new updates aim to prevent Social Security recipients from falling further behind in an economy where the cost of living is constantly increasing. This is an important development, as it not only provides immediate relief, but also sets the stage for continued improvements in the future. As inflation rises and the costs of goods and services continue to climb, Social Security benefits will keep pace, helping to protect those who rely on them. There's no doubt that this raise will provide much-needed relief for millions of people, but it's also important to remember that Social Security is about more than just money. It's about giving people the tools they need to live with dignity. For those on SSI and SSDI, this raise is not just about surviving, it's about thriving. It's about making life a little easier, more affordable, and a lot less stressful. This change is a reminder of the importance of staying informed and advocating for your rights. If you're someone who depends on Social Security, it's crucial to be aware of what's going on with your benefits and make sure you're getting the support you deserve. Whether it's through checking for updates on your eligibility or simply understanding the process better, knowledge is power. And speaking of advocacy, it's important to acknowledge the role that organizations, lawmakers, and everyday people have played in pushing for these changes. This raise didn't happen overnight. It was the result of tireless advocacy and the recognition that the current system wasn't working for everyone. Advocates for those receiving Social Security benefits have worked hard to ensure that the voices of those who rely on these programs are heard and acted upon. Thanks to their efforts, this raise is not just a one-time adjustment, it's part of an ongoing effort to make sure Social Security continues to meet the needs of all recipients. For anyone who's still feeling uncertain or unsure about how to access this new raise, there are plenty of resources available to help. The Social Security Administration has a dedicated team ready to assist with any questions you might have, whether it's about eligibility, documentation, or simply understanding the process better. Additionally, many advocacy groups offer guidance and support to ensure you're receiving the benefits you qualify for. It's also a good idea to take a look at the broader picture when thinking about this change. While the $749 raise is undoubtedly exciting and will have a major impact, it's also part of a larger trend of increasing awareness around the needs of vulnerable populations. This isn't just about a financial boost, it's about changing the conversation around Social Security and disability benefits. It's about recognizing that these benefits aren't just handouts, but lifelines that allow people to live with dignity and security. In the grand scheme of things, this raise is a victory. It's a victory for the individuals and families who have struggled for years, it's a victory for advocates who fought for years to make their voices heard, and it's a victory for the future of Social Security as a program that is responsive to the needs of those who rely on it. It's a tangible reminder that the fight for fair and adequate benefits is ongoing, but it's also proof that progress is possible. As we look ahead to 2025 and beyond, one thing is clear: Social Security benefits are more important than ever. Whether it's for those on SSI or SSDI, the adjustments we've seen with this $749 raise are just the beginning. With the right advocacy and awareness, there's no telling how much more can be done to ensure that everyone has access to the support they need. This raise is not just a temporary fix, it's a signal that things are changing for the better. In conclusion, if you are one of the millions of people who will benefit from this $749 increase in 2025, be sure to stay informed and take the necessary steps to ensure you receive this benefit. It's your right, and it's your opportunity to improve your quality of life. The future of Social Security is looking brighter, and this raise is just one example of how things can get better when people come together and demand change. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Make sure you're prepared, and get ready to take full advantage of this life-changing boost. Your financial future might just be about to take a turn for the better, and 2025 is shaping up to be a year full of positive change.